Hello, greetings you team Pamela. Hola, wagwan, hamjambo, habari gani? It is another beautiful day, another beautiful hour. So we are gathered here back again in our reaction channel with our reaction video of today. So if it is your first time to be here, feel welcome, relax, enjoy the show. And if you are my returning viewers, thank you so much for the love and the support. Also enjoy the show as well. My returning viewers, my returning subscribers, everybody on board, feel free to comment, share the video, give the video a like, and tell a friend to tell a friend. We are road to 5K. So now we want to check on Rosio mom, and let's just go to Rosio mom's video and see what she's telling us, because she's also building. She wants to build our empire as well. Mura thought he's the only one who is building. Oh, I will convince Rosio mom, my wife, to come and build up here, because that place where her land is sloping. Which land? Which wife? Now you know she's a wife. While she was with you, you used to call her Rosio, Rosio, Rosio. An official wife. Everything to you is tradition. So, an official wife, well, because in this life, each and every person has got the thing, has got their traits, what they love in life. Rosio mom wanted to marry you. You are not ready. So maybe she's giving you time until the time you finish with your things. First, you say marriage is not the priority. Priority is building the kitchen, buying the car, which all this you've done. Only the kitchen, you are putting it there aside because you want to use that kitchen. So she's gone. You are building your empire. She's also starting to build hers there. And she's making it bold. People on the comment section want Rosio mom to come and tell them, oh, I left Mura Sensor. It is not that way. Signs and things which are coming from her mouth is evident that she's gone. Until she say, oh, me, I left Mura Sensor. No. You just see by yourself. Someone is telling you she's starting now to replace some of the things she wants to replace, and she wants to make the house to be a house of two people, her and Maisha. And she's going to stay there. She wants to make her studio there. She wants to pursue her music career. All these times, she thought maybe staying abroad was okay. But now she missed home. There was a calling. Home was calling her. Now she went back, and you still yapping. These are just, don't feed the haters. We are not being fed, and we don't hate anybody. We don't hate anybody. We are just talking about facts, the things which Rosio mom is saying. Mura Sensor is building his. Rosio mom is also building his. But now, before we get into where now all this is happening, first we have to look at the things which she talked about. She also learned a lot from Mura Sensor, this begging thing. Rosio learned from Mura Sensor a lot, issues to do with begging. When she wants something, she will just come out and say, oh, no, I want to do this. I've gotten now a permanent solution to this wall. We want to put something here. I want to put the cupboards here. I want to put my workspace here. I want to replace dining table. Oh, I want to replace the heater. Because hot water. She could not get hot water, so she has missed hot water. Let me be honest with you on this. Maybe we are different. People who come from Africa, I don't know whether they miss hot water, because us, we are used to cold water. And even if maybe we shower with hot water at times, it is not something which I can sit here and say I miss hot water. Maybe people who come from cold places, but I heard her saying that she missed hot water while she was in Yabohanse, while she was in Africa. That is something which make her feel like now she's living a luxurious life. We are going to see all that. So I saw like whatever she was trying to show people, the things which she wants to buy in the house. It's like she wants donation, just like Mura Sensor. So this is a way of activating donation. Because if it were not so, there was no need of talking about it. We would just be seeing her now just replacing. She would just be showing us, oh, I bought this, I'm doing this. But before buying and talking about them, that shows that she wants people to send her donation, just like an official husband back home, because she learned from him. So life is starting officially. And all these things which she's trying to tell people, she wants people to support the way these people have been supporting Mura Sensor. So it is something which, this is the big gift which she has come with from Mura Senso, because now she knows exactly how to place her orders. She wants this, she will place an order. So if you're in America or whatever, Rosio wants to build her empire, just like Mura Senso. So it is another activation of donation, which we are seeing here. Rosio mom want to start and she want to build her own home because she's not going to stay there forever. And when Rosio mom talks to people who don't know Rosio mom, you might think this person or this lady comes from royalty. You look at her house, which she's talking about that house. She's talking about that studio like a mansion or maybe like a villa somehow. You might think she's going to renovate something big, something which is going to take millions. Because if you don't know Rosio mom, you might get confused. Rosio mom talks big. She likes to brag. She's a bragger. Before we went to Argentina, we didn't know Rosio mom was living there. We thought this girl is coming from a royalty, only to be taken there at that junkyard. Now she has started again with these things of, oh, I'm doing this, this, and that, and that. She's not even mentioning Kenya. She's not even mentioning the good things which she had in Kenya. If she was just missing hot water. Not talking about Mura Senso, not talking about anything. She moved, and she's not even thinking of going back. Because there's a calling. All this time she's not been staying in Argentina. And she thought maybe running away from Argentina was okay. But now there's an inner call which is calling her. Home is always best. So now she's gone home because Argentinians, they are very loving. The hospitality which they have, they are different from other people. Even out there, when people see them, and then maybe you just do introduction and say, me, I'm from the Argentina, people will respect you. That's according to Rosio mom. Because Argentina is a respected country. The expectation of Rosio mom in Mura Senso's life, Mura Senso, the way Mura said, the character of Mura Senso, they could not have been together. They are two people who are just like this. Because Mura Senso, you look at Mura Senso, it's not Rosio's type, I'm telling you. Rosio wants a place where when she sits, she just sits. She just wants to connect. She likes connecting. Maybe the husband is having a chopper there. When she wants to go there somewhere, she goes with a chopper, then come with a Benz, just like that, like that. That is the life which Rosio mom loves. Because Rosio mom stayed in Mexico and watched a lot of Mexican movies and saw those ladies there. So she had put that in her mind. This is the type of life I want. So getting Mura Senso, she thought Mura Senso was a very rich man, not knowing Mura Senso begs for this. So she went there in school, like this master class. Rosio has learned a lot in Mura Senso. That is the master's class. She was in master class school. So she learned a lot. She got the subscribers of Mura Senso. Now she's getting even more views than Mura Senso, double Mura Senso, double Mura Senso's views. Can you imagine? So after getting what she wanted, you don't expect Rosio mom to be in Yabohanse. Because she never loved Mura Senso. They never loved each other. So what is keeping Rosio mom there? Nothing. Before, maybe she wanted her YouTube to be monetized. Remember that time before they went to Argentina, they have not started paying her. So the moment she saw that YouTube money, no, the mind changed. She saw like, I don't need this man in my life. Already I've gotten whatever I want. You should not forget where you've come from. Because you might see like now there's a greener pasture where you are now you are here. But you never know. These subscribers came to support you because of Mura Senso. But now when you are trying to show Mura Senso that it doesn't matter in your life, you can get a rude shock. But I'm not wishing that because you have our baby.
The little placard, wood placard that I have like that little wardrobe that I sold it, and I am going to purchase a new one, a little bit bigger with doors. So, because now I don't want the clothes to be seen. We have more stuff, and I mean Maisha and I. So also I don't have a lot of space to put the things. So I need something bigger. So I will purchase one of these in one of these days, but I think I am going to wait because during the weekend I will have someone working on this wall. I already found a solution to totally like block and eliminate the humidity that's on this wall. Right now it's actually dry, it's not really wet, but during the winter, maybe, I don't know, during the year that I was not here, something happened after we fixed it. So a little bit frustrating, but it's okay. I found something that is like a new technology that actually kills the bacteria, so I will have a dry house. I don't want to live in a wet environment, in a humid environment, especially with a baby.
Rocio has moved to Argentina with the baby. They're going to stay there permanently as we speak now. Leave alone the times which now she's talking about, she might not live in Argentina. That is now future. But for now, she's going to stay there. But you look at the wall has mold, and mold is very dangerous. And the house has no much ventilation. If there was a window at the back, maybe that would have brought some fresh air. So the baby is there, and I think it is not good for the baby. Even though Rosio mom is insisting of renovating this old house, because that house, it is not just because it is accumulating water inside there. No, the house is very old, very, very old. So whatever is put there, there's no permanent solution to that house. The only permanent solution is to remove it or build a new house. Let it just be small, but a new house, rather than renovating and renovating and renovating something which is very old. That is my opinion. That is how I see it, because that house, you know how it is. Even the roofing, how the roof is, it is very old.
My wardrobe, this is all clean clothes I just removed from the outside, and I need to fold them. I will still have this new placard, this new wardrobe that I'm buying. It will be dividing the space. It's going to be a little bigger and with doors, so nothing will be seen what's inside. And I feel once this wall is ready, even if I don't like it 100%, I think I will move my bed to one corner, and it's going to be on the corner. I know, before you say something on the comments, let me explain and let me do whatever I want. But I'm going to move it to the corner because I sleep with Maisha, and that will bring me safety, that Maisha won't roll and fall to one side, okay? Because Maisha moves a lot. He really moves a lot, especially when he's like kind of sleepy awake in the middle. He can really move. So I'm not fascinated about the idea of having the bed on one side, but I will do it for his safety. So he sleeps on the wall side and I sleep on the other side, because right now actually what I do is I put a lot of pillows, around here.
The idea is good. Putting Maisha on the side of the wall is okay, but that wall with the mold is also not safe for the baby. So there is risk here and there, because he might fall, and again he might get infected with the wall. So I think that is not a permanent solution.
If I move the bed to one side, to one corner, I will have more space here, because I think I really want to have a working desk here, a working area where I can set my laptop, and most important, I can set my studio gear, which is going to be very important. It's one of the main reasons why I'm here in Argentina. So I really need to install all my working area, and I think this could be the area.
Rosio mom has just revealed what took her to Argentina, because now Rosio wants to start her music career. This thing, she has talked about this thing quite often, and now that she's back in Argentina, look how she's rearranging herself. because this is someone who's going to stay there. So Rosio mom want to put a place where as a workstation, where she will work, where she will be sitting while working. And this is not someone who is going to build a house in Nyabohanse. Mura Sensor, for your information, are you watching Rosio mom, or is just a matter of consoling yourself? This issue of my wife, can you stop it? Because this lady gotten what she wanted and now she has moved.
I want to, but maybe I think I'm just gonna get a round table, a smaller round table. Look, my beautiful calendula here, how cute.
Rosio mom is replacing everything, things which might remind her of Mura Sensor. This is what she's trying to do here, in pretense that, oh, this one is big or that one, that house or that room, she can just even stay with the things which she has, because those things were just bought the other day and they are still very new, especially that dining table. She can just use that dining table, but because she doesn't want things which remind her of Mura Sensor, that's why she's doing away with all these things. Okay, she might want to change because now she wants to stay there forever, but you look at those things, they were not bought long time, and still if she has other issues to do, she can spend that money and don't use it and buying new things. But because she wants to get rid of Mura Sensor, she wants to get rid of Mura Sensor completely in her life. That's why she's selling the things which remind her of Mura Sensor.
The sofa, I'm saving the sofa with this blanket, and it's just giving it some light also as well. Okay, this area, I'm really thinking about, once I finish with this wall, I'm picturing some pieces of art somewhere here, and I'm picturing also some furniture here to actually add something. And I'm thinking here, as I don't have a lot of storage, I'm thinking also to add some 2 levels here where I can actually add more things in this wall. Look how beautiful my baby is looking. My mom took care of her all this time, and it has grown to be beautiful, really growing beautifully. And last but not least, this is the toilet, something that is going to be happening, I guess, maybe this week or this upcoming week. I am changing this, okay, because we are not really sure if the issue is that it's not working very well, if they have some issue, like it's blocked, or the fact that it's very small, but I don't get enough hot water for my shower. I'm not able to finish a shower that the hot water ends and starts running cold water. So one of the things that I want in life the most, it makes me feel very successful to have an amazing shower. Amazing hot shower makes me feel great in life, like I have everything in here. One of the things I appreciate and I value the most is a good hot shower. So that's all I need to be peacefully settled in here. So I'm going to be changing these things. Are you ready?
One of the things which makes her feel like successful is hot shower. Maybe there are some people out there also who love hot shower. Especially me, I don't like hot shower because where I stay, I sweat 24/7, so there's nothing like hot shower. So during rainy season, I still shower with cold shower because I love that and it refreshes me. So it depends with where one is, but now this one is also adding a lot of salt in it. Oh, it makes her to feel successful. So when you are in Nyabohanse, Mura Sensor never gave you the hot shower. So Mura Sensor is not successful. And there's also one thing which I've just come to realize about Rocio mom. I see Rocio mom like someone who was competing with Mura Sensor. That was her house, but I didn't see Rocio mom talking about these touches, because Mura Sensor have a very big house. If this lady wanted to decorate that house which they have in Nyabohanse, she would have done much better. But this lady knew long time that she was not going to stay with Mura Sensor. And that's why you find even the kitchen is just like that. She never bothered. She was not bothered at all. She only started taking care of that house when the parents were going to Nyabohanse. Otherwise, all this time, she was not taking care of that house. She was just staying like a visitor, just carrying the baby. But look now when she is at her home now. Look at the things which she want to do. Look how energetic she is. Like now, they were just competing. People who are like that, they compete with their wives, they compete with their girlfriend, boyfriend. It's like now, each and every person who just want to do their thing. They don't appreciate each other. You see? Like now, the garden or the shamba which Mura Senso is talking about, this is for you. So Rosio, this is for me. As a family, why do you have a land which is yours and a land which is your wife? I think your things should be your things together. So when I see Rosio mom now trying to talk about how she want to decorate this house, I wonder, she had a big house there back home in Nyabohanse. She never did anything. She was just like a visitor, just carrying the baby all the time and just eating in the bedroom.
Actually, for outside, for the outside, for the rain and everything, they can deal with it. So the issue that we have found with this pergola that I did, that I spent, oh my god, it was heavily expensive, but very beautiful at the end. The issue is I decided to use this type of iron sheets here that are transparent and allow the light to come in. You see, I have a lot of light, it's very beautiful. But when it's hot, it's hot. It gets very, very hot in this place. So what I want actually is to direct this type of plants, these trippers, to direct them to keep growing, and to grow to this instance, they actually cover this space. So the plant will allow some light to pass through, but at the same time, it will protect and it will create a fresh environment. I need to change my button.
Rocio ma'am now showing us the progress, how things are going on, because she want to settle down now officially. Leave alone that time when they went there with Mura Senso, they went there to have a baby. They got a baby and then they came back home, left the house for Airbnb because she wanted this for the parents. But later on, she looked at it and said, no, I don't think the parents are going to use it. Let me go back. She went to Kenya, or she came to Kenya to work, to get subscribers, to be known out there, to be famous, get money, then go home. So that house, she built that house for her, not because of the parents. No. She was just weighing, trying to check if Mura Senso can marry her, well and good. If Mura Senso won't marry her, she will just go back. So it is not a coincidence. This is something which she made for herself. Even before this project was made, or by the time she was starting, Mura Senso had no idea, because Mura Senso came to know about this project when Mura Senso went to Argentina. Otherwise, he had no idea.
Yeah. So my dad is saying that he wants to paint this floor with a material that is a type of paint that is actually like it's like a plastic type of painting, you know. Because I was about to say that we need to do something in the future with this floor, or tile it, or do something, because now it collects lots and lots of powder, you know, powder and dust outside, but it looks very ugly. But I don't know how it works here, to be honest. That's something that you need to discuss neighbor with neighbor. These are not the best neighbors. They've never been the best neighbors. But
I don't think that comment is good. That is just me. I don't see the difference between your wall and the neighbor. So if it is ugly, it is theirs, but I don't see the difference. This lady, she boasts a lot. She boasts a lot. You look at the things which Rosio mom is boasting with, you wonder, what is this that Rosio mom has that she has to tell the world, looking at other people's wall and talking about the wall is ugly. And you look at the wall, you might not even see the difference, because they are same bricks, same old bricks. But now she thinks theirs is better.
Everything is money here, so that's why I'm working hard. That's why I keep working hard. yes, I've always wanted to give my parents a better lifestyle that they had and that they ever had. We never lived literally like super bad. Never. We never missed anything. We are very grateful as well, and sometimes I try to let them know that we have more that they can actually see, that that we are very blessed. We have always been very blessed, and but I always wanted better and better and better and better and better. So I know life has been hard for them, so I always wanted to do that for them. And I feel like since I'm doing it, a big dream is coming to fruition. So I feel very good about it.
She always wanted to work hard and support her parents because she always wanted the best for them. And this same lady who in her mind wanted to work hard and support the family or the parents to give them the best which they didn't have. The same lady was advising the sister-in-law, Dee Mwango, not to support her parents. Look at how people can be bad here. And this one, in her mind or in her dreams, she has always wanted the best. She was praying so that one day she can support her parents' life which they've never had. But on the other hand, she can advise another person not to support their parents. That's normal? That is not normal. So out there, where you are, my subscribers, my viewers, never take such advice. You will always know when someone is lying to you. No one should tell you not to support your parents. No. If you can, do what you can. Why not? Why not? These are your parents and someone is telling you, oh, you shouldn't take care of them. They are the ones who are supposed to take care of you. But look at how she's talking now. She has always wanted to work hard and take care of her parents, which she's doing now.
Trying to have a balance. I don't want to get crazy and literally spend all my money in my family, which there's nothing wrong about it, but I need to have a balance with keep helping them until as much as I can, but I also remember that I have big projects and remember that I also need my own house, and this is not my home. This is not a studio that is for myself to live here forever. That's not the intention. And I dream big, and I dream expensive also. So I plan to have multiple houses and things like that. And I dream big and I dream expensive. So I also need to remember that. But anyway,
mom is supporting the parents. At the same time, she also have her project which she want to do because she want to build as many houses as possible. She's not going to stay there forever. She's not talking about visiting there. She's staying there, but she's saying she won't stay there forever. She will have her own house or houses. So this is the plan. This is someone who has moved to Argentina fully. No one should fool you. When Mura is talking about wife, let him talk because he's just consoling himself. The bed has been changed. Everything is being changed. Even when he goes to Argentina, maybe they might not even welcome him.
So much effort here, so much energy, so much money as well. With this idea of my parents being able to rent it for Airbnb, as an Airbnb in the future, and also get some extra income, like a side hustle or something like that, I don't think that is going to be reality, because the truth is that they don't really bother in doing that. They don't really feel very comfortable with bringing strangers to their space. That is totally acceptable. So that's why I just don't want to invest my whole self here.
If someone was just coming there or going there to just rent it as maybe someone who wants to stay there, that would be better than the Airbnb. So I don't think it is a good idea. So let it just be there.
And then it's not going to be used on them. It's not going to bring back something to recover a little bit of what I did here. So, but it's quite okay. I tell them that in the future, if they don't want to rent it or anything, we just emptied it completely and it can be used as a quincho. Once again, a quincho is like how do we call it in English? I don't know, but those places that big houses have, that you have a big space with a barbecue and maybe you can celebrate, do events and things like that. I think here, this place used to be this small chalet that is the house with all of this space. This was how did I say?
It can help them because these are parents and they have grandchildren. So when people gather there, people can get a place where they can sit, they can relax, they can sleep. If maybe you have gatherings, it is still okay. There's no laws there because at the end of the day, the house is very old, and I don't think there's much to cry about. There's no much to cry about because whatever you've done it for your family and you've done it for yourself, because now that is where you're going to spend your time, because for now you're not coming back to Kenya, you're not married, and this is now home. You are home and Maisha.
I know some of you are wondering, like, why am I staying here and I don't rent a place for me and Maisha while I'm here. And the thing is, this place is quite enough and comfortable for one or maybe just a couple. For myself and a baby is getting a little smaller, yes, but I have a big project coming, so that's why I'm using mommy and daddy to save the rent, the money that I would be spending on a rental here, and being able just to keep gardening for a big project that I think I will be able to accomplish in a couple of months.
You had Rosio mom clear. Those of you who are still dilly-dallying, Rosio mom went to Argentina to start her project. Mura also is doing his project. You see? So this family, they are divided family. Rosio decided to go back home because in Nyabohanse, Mura Senso didn't welcome her with open arms. Mura Senso was still thinking, is she the right person? Is she the right woman? So Rosio mom also could not stay in a place whereby she doesn't know her future. So she decided to go back home. Look now, she's also starting her project. So in few months' time, she will start her project. That is why she's there. She doesn't want to use her money to pay rent while there is a project which she wants to start, which I also agree with. The money which she's getting, she should just save it and use just little, and then do her project, because in life one has to have a goal or a purpose of living. You cannot just live for other people. Like now, it's like she was just living for Mura Senso. Mura Senso never had plans with her at all. All he had in mind is like 10 children. 10 children. Telling people that he wanted the second baby with someone who maybe you've not even married, you will not even engage. Sometimes we blame Rocio, sometimes we blame Mura Senso, because what Mura Senso did was also not good. You cannot stay with someone whom you don't even know whether she's your girlfriend, whether she's your fiancé, whether you, and then you call her wife tomorrow, the next day she's an official, the next day she's my wife. So you are confusing Rocio mom. So she decided, she followed her heart. She followed her heart. Any woman would follow their heart. Rocio mom made a good move. And we used to say Rocio mom is going to be the big downfall of Mura Senso. Look now, Rocio mom is gone. And her views are double Mura Senso's views. double Mura Senso's view. She's gone with Mura Senso subscribers. And they are going to start supporting her project. I'm telling you, you will see now. So I hope Mura Sensor also will start talking about, oh, Rocio, you went with my subscribers, because he's been talking about other people. So Rocio has gone with many people. Double you, Mura Sensor. And the project is starting in few months' time. And you back home, you are still calling Rocio, Mom, come. I will convince my wife to know where she's going to put her house. No, no, no. She's having project back home in Argentina.
Different. So that's why I'm not renting a place. Maybe if the situation would be different, I would have been. And even if you ask me honestly, if I would have this place here at my parents', maybe I wouldn't be here in Mar del Plata. Maybe I would be living somewhere else. But there. True also is I don't want to go through the bureaucracy or of renting a place here in Argentina. If you want to rent a place and if you want to move into a new place, they will ask you for like 1 or 2 deposits, a month in advance, I don't know, a blood test for your grandma, your kidneys, and I don't know what else, and maybe just to move into a new apartment or house or whatever. It's a lot, and maybe you just have to spend like $3,000-4,000 US plus the rental just to move in, and those 3,000 or 4,000 US are going to be very helpful in my project. So that's why I am taking the opportunity to live.
We can't wait to see that project. We wish you well. I wish you well. Because it's good also to think about yourself. You have a baby, you have to think about the baby. And do not forget Mura Sensor. That is your unofficial husband. He opened your eyes. He opened YouTube channel for you. And he made you famous. Do not forget. You can talk about all these things, but still leave a room. Appreciate. Do not forget where you come from. That one also is very important. As much as we are saying, oh, Rosio mom moved on, Rosio mom, oh, Mura Sensor is left in the village. But at the same time, Rosio mom also should not forget. She should not only talk about the project. Before, she could not even make this project. But now she's dreaming of projects. So we should not forget where we are coming from. Rosio mom, do not forget where you came from. You should not deny Mura Sensor the access of seeing the sun. That will be very bad. And you do that, all these subscribers are following you because of me, Toto. The moment you make that mistake, they will leave you. I'm telling you.
So these are all the things that are keeping me busy these days. And I will take you along so you see the transformation of what I'm doing here, what is it that I'm planning in my life also. Something that I've been reflecting is that in these years, let's say 4 or 5 years, it's been like 6 years that I've been living abroad. And so that's why it's kind of special to be back in Argentina. And last year we came here because I gave birth here and I wanted to be here, but I knew that I was leaving quite soon also, and I always come to Argentina with this idea of living again, like where do I want to go next? And even though there is a part of me that is also, she knows she's leaving again, I feel like this time I felt called by this place to be here and to work on these dreams of mine, like my music, for example. I feel the call to do it here. I felt the call also to connect once again with my roots, with my own music as well, from the music that we have here, from our rhythms, from our Latin music. I find it quite special, I've always wanted to escape from this place, and now I feel called to be here, and it feels nice. It feels very, very nice. There's a lot of things that I don't like about Argentina.
Rosio mom now telling people the reasons why she is in Argentina. Number one, she wants to make her career work because she's been talking about this music career all the time. I'm a singer and a singer. And it's like now she could not do it in Kenya because there was no studio. For her to get a studio, unless maybe she went to Homa Bay or Migori, or which was a bit very far. But if she wanted still, she could have just do it because they have cars, they have vehicles. But her mind was not there. Her mind was just back home. Because when someone wants to stay with someone, you put your mind there. It's just about a mind. If you put your mind and you train your mind, I want to settle down with this man. This is where I'm going to do all those things which are planned in my life. You can still just do it. We've seen so many people who are married abroad and they just live happily. But Rosio mom didn't accept. She never accepted living in Kenya because her mind was just in Mexico where she was and Argentina. Because there's people like Rosio mom who used to be singing in the places or public places. And whenever she was in Nyabohanse, she felt like now she was lonely. She was missing that type of life because she had not made a decision. You know, there are times when one makes a decision. And that is what was disturbing her. She didn't make a decision. She didn't have it enough. The life of Mexico was not enough for her. So she was partly in Kenya and partly thinking of Mexico and partly thinking of Argentina. So her mind was spinning. And that's why she used to say, I'm lonely, because she was missing the things which she used to do. She had not made her mind. So even when she was in the village, not that she was lonely without people there. People were there, but not doing the things which she was doing in Mexico, right? So that's why you see, like now, after making a decision, after getting money, maybe she didn't have money to buy the instruments then. So she went to Nyabohanse or to Africa to go and work. Work means to work on YouTube, Mura Senso to give for Mura Senso to give her the subscribers to support her. So now she's gotten the support, now she can stand on her own. That is what made her be in Nyabohanse. She really tolerated Mura Senso to get what she's gotten now already. But she was not there as a wife. Because that is why she was not even taking care of anything. She was just there as a visitor, carrying the baby, period. So now she's opening up. The reasons why she's gone to Argentina is to start her career, and she's going to build her empire. Mura Senso, you got it. And I don't think I need to go further because it's just about what made her go to Argentina. So Rosio mom has moved. We will still watch you. You have our baby. But my request to you, my plea is, do not deny Mura Senso a chance to see his son. That will be bad. And that the moment you do that, the subscribers will see you like ungrateful. Ungrateful. And you will be ungrateful. Mura Senso have been calling people ungrateful. I see Rosio mom as someone who is very, very ungrateful. Because she will forget very fast. And most of the time she talks like she made herself to be where she is today, working hard. How many people have worked hard? You use the ladder. Mura Senso gave you his ladder. You used his ladder. So do not forget Mura Senso. Okay, you might not be a wife and a husband, but still you should remember where Mura Senso got you and what he has done to your life. Also, that is very important. We should not just praise things which are bad. No. Okay, you are not married. Now you've gone back home. But still, have that room and think who made you be who you are today. Sometimes call Mura Senso and let the baby talk to the dad. It's not bad. Small things can at least make things to be peaceful because he's a human being. That is his son. But also, even himself, he should also make moves to call you. He's starting to travel. Will he pass by and see the son? We are waiting still. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Those people who have been doubting Thomas's, Rosio mom just went to visit. Someone who is visiting, starting project. Look at the changes which she wants to make in that house. Look at the changes. So she went. And I don't think we should talk about this. Rosio mom went to Argentina for good. She went for good. We should just start now bringing contents of how Argentina life is. not wife of Mura Senso, no, Rosio and the baby, just that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being my loyal subscribers. God bless you, and see you again in my next video, which we are going to check on just now. Thank you.